and so the tournament was able to continue after turning the computers off and on again. For the rest of the club championship,
What's going on? Guys, why did she stop talking? The rat got out again. Guys, let's reset the rat. Reset the rat. Come on. Under the couch. Under the couch. Oh, no, it went the triangle thing. Triangle thing. Do not let that rat find its family. Come on. If the thing starts a union, we're in trouble, guys. No, no, no. Over there. Over there. Come on. We're losing time.
Save time creating content and generate a high-quality clone of your voice with 11 Labs. Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers, and branded content with the
a little bit.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of pee right here if we can clean that up. Obviously, unless you can read the prompter without it.
Well, are you crazy? I don't do my own stunts. Just give me some cheese or something.
Okay, hey, cheese. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you. All right, yeah, this'll... Hey, little guy. Just want one of... Okay. Okay, I think that'll work for now.
All right, we good?
Yep, we're good.
We good? Are we good? Perfect. All right, guys, clear set. Let's go. Let's go. We got to get started. Losing time, guys. Come on. And action.
And that's what's been happening in the club championship. In other unrelated news, cats. Why are they here? Why do they smell so bad? And what can we do about them?
Last year, 4 Thrives arrived at the PUBG Mobile World Cup with an entire country behind them. As the first Pakistani team to qualify for PMGC, reaching the world stage was already history. But once the matches began, they proved they had not traveled there just to participate.
But he's found Mafioso, he's got the flush. Carry him as well. Nucky, no! How can you do it to him? They want that first place, well, you're gonna have to prize it from his cold, dead hands. Squashed with a chance now, and he's able to close it down.
4 Thrives finished second in the group stage, going directly into the grand finals, and eventually securing 7th place in the world.
Last year, PMGC taught us to be more aggressive and more consistent to win this championship.
Their journey began at the PMGO Season 1 South Asia Finals, where they handled the pressure of playing at home and claimed the regional championship.
Now sending shots around the corner, so much damage done, and it's ended. 4 Thrives get themselves a chicken dinner and secure an unbelievably good position.
That victory sent them to Jakarta for the PMGO Season 1 main event, where they would face teams from across the world. And on the opening day of the Grand Finals, 4 Thrives took complete control.
Possible, but IQ's down, and T24 win a 1 versus 1. Weapon swap with the shotgun around his teammate. He finds it! He gets it done, and 4 Thrives!
After 6 matches, they had collected 3 wins and 82 points, building a commanding lead at the top of the leaderboard.
After the 3 chickens on PMGO finals day 1, our confidence boosted a lot. Like, we didn't felt any pressure and we knew we are going to win because we had a big lead.
The second day brought a different challenge. Every team in the lobby was chasing them, and every mistake could reopen the championship race. They finished with 122 points, 77 eliminations, and 3 wins to become the PMGO Season 1 champions, securing their return to PMWC. Last year, they arrived as history makers. This year, they arrive as global champions.
Nothing has changed for us. Our hunger is still the same. Even you can say we are more hungry for this PMWC trophy. We are even more confident than before. We have more experience. We believe that we can be the team who can win this back-to-back global trophy.
4 Thrives have already shown that a Pakistani team can reach the world stage. Now, 4 Thrives head to the PMWC at EWC 26. Ready to prove that PMGO was not the end of their rise. It was only the beginning.
Whoa.
Last year, on the 2025 PMWC stage, Yangon Galacticos made history, Myanmar's first ever world champions. To honor that journey and carry it to every player in the world, the PUBG mobile team and PDP creators worked with YG to build an exclusive in-game outfit, a piece of Myanmar inside the game. This outfit draws its soul from traditional Myanmar attire. The lines of the tight pawn jacket, the gold thread running through the long yi, the flame motifs rising from the hem.
ဒီရောင်ဒီအစင်ကိုထိလိုက်ပြီဆိုတာနဲ့ဒီမြန်မာပြည်ကိုတန်းပြီးတော့ခံစားရပြီ။ဒီဝတ်ဆောင်ကကျွန်တော်တို့အတွက်ဒီရိုးရိုးအင်္ဂလိပ်စကင်တကူနဲ့မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဘယ်ရလာလဲဆိုတော့ဘာကိုစားပြုပေးရဲ။ပြီးတော့မနှစ်က PMWC ချန်ပီယံဖြစ်ခဲ့တော့အချိန်လေးကိုပါကျွန်တော်တို့ပြန်ပြီးတော့သတိရစေရဲ။
But winning the world championship does not.
I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm limitless. I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Champions do not put the crown down.
ဒီနေ့ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့အတွက်လွယ်တော့မလွယ်ဘူးခဲ့ဘူးဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဆက်ပြီး fight ဖို့အတွက်အခွင့်အရေးရှိရဆိုတာကျွန်တော်ယုံတယ်ကျွန်တော်ဘယ်တော့မှလည်းအရှုံးပေးသွားမှာမဟုတ်ပါဘူးကျွန်တော်ဆက်ရှိနေအောင်ပါ
For YG, being champions was never only about the day they raised that trophy. It also belongs to the days after. They were the first to raise it. They are going back to defend it.
မြန်မာယဉ်ကျေးမှုကိုအခုလိုမျိုး game နဲ့တည်ယူဆောင်လာပေးရဲ့ PUBG Mobile တင်ကိုအရင်ပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်လာမယ့် Paris က PMWC တင်ပွဲမှာလည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီဝတ်ဆောင်ဝတ်ပြီးတော့အကောင်းဆုံးရှင်းပြသွားမှာပါ
Fight till you make it.
body was built to move. Not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo. Ergonomically engineered for you, gamers, hybrid workers, artists, backing your every move.
Day 2, Group A, and everybody wants one thing.
Points?
No. Survival? No. Chicken.
I mean, technically she's not wrong.
No, she's not. After day 1, these teams are looking pretty hungry.
Today, every elimination matters.
Every point matters. And apparently so does protecting your chicken dinner. Get her! Group A, day 2, let's go. Come back here. Get back here.
Je suis prêt, c'est parti, voir on m'emmène la vie. Comme sur mon green, tu m'entends quand je respire. Top le veston, jamais film, trop de pas, big plan, j'ai fait changer toute la piste. Regarde ma pêche, je pense pas j'attire. Je coupe la ligne, laisse la cul, laisse frémir. Nouvelle état, new name, toujours fluide dans le move. Main en l'air quand je rentre dans le groove. Garde ce regard, j'suis déjà posé. Deux pas de boum, glace dans mes yeux figés. Vite encore, puis j'prends tout ce qui est à moi.
भी तो हमारा ही होगा मित्र।
An amazing start yesterday to PMWC at EWC 26 as 4 Thrives came out on top in first place, finishing the day, and OG was able to get the last chicken dinner. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the 7WG, and I'm joined by none other than Neptura and Max. Neptura, yesterday lived up to expectations for Group A.
It really did. I really enjoyed watching all the carnage that came in, especially on that rondo. We started off day 1 with a bang. It was really, really fun to see. And Max, yeah, we got lots to talk about on this show. We do.
Yeah, I mean, Group A was absolute madness over there. But you know what? For the Group of Death, I was expecting some teams to dominate even more. But everyone put up such big numbers, and it's still so close to see who's going to be making in the top 5. So if you're in the top 5 today, it's not sure you're still going to be here after today's 6 matches.
That's absolutely right, because we will be sending teams home today from Group A. The bottom 3 will get those keys crushed. The top 5 will get a chance to go directly to the grand finals. And for everybody currently watching at home, let us know your predictions. Go to the EWC Play app. Let us know who you think is going to be going home, who you think is going to be actually moving on directly to the finals. Use that hashtag EWC and the hashtag EWC26, because yesterday we actually got a chance to see some of your guys' clips with the gun sounds that you guys ended up doing. We're still trying to see if we can actually show it here, so maybe we'll either show it later today, and let me know what other sounds you guys want to see Maxman and Neptura make as we head on to pretty much just day 1. One thing that we actually did notice from day 1 from talking to the players as well, Max, is that it wasn't as aggressive as we thought it was going to be. There wasn't one team that was just fully dominating the lobby.
Yeah, I mean, very clearly the eliminations, of course, are very important, but the rotation some of the teams just took out of their hat out of nowhere was just very impressive. So for the Group of Death, I gotta say, it's a pretty smart group. It's a 10,000 IQ group right now, and with the rotations we've seen from especially Enigma Galaxy, we'll talk a little bit about that later on here, Neptura, but I'm loving the macro aspect of this lobby. Yep. Hopefully they can maintain it in these 6 matches.
I'm hoping it's going to be maintained, and I'm also hoping that there's going to be a team that will come out on top and start just sponging up a bunch of points. But if you ended up missing what happened in day 1 of PMWC at EWC 26, we got the STC Rewind for you.
Hey, before we get started with day 2, we got to back it up for the STC Rewind to talk about Rewind, baby, and talk about all the craziness that happened at day 1. Of course, I'm Hot Jukes. I'm here with Blank. Dude, yesterday was wild.
It was, yeah. I mean, we had a great win starting out with from Geeky. I don't think there was a lot of unexpected wins yesterday, which was very, very good. I know that you wanted to speak about Enigma Galaxy in particular because they were very, very good yesterday, despite a rough early start.
Yeah, and especially considering how important Rondo is, right? We're going into day 2. When it came to day 1, they were out early, like first team out. So I talked to Coops. I was like, bro, what happened? And he was like, dude, Team Flash, they did their homework. They ended up taking out our recall guy, hunted us down, and took us out. We didn't see it coming, but for day 2, we're going to be ready.
Yeah, they're going to fix that up. But it came into game 3. It's an insane 2-2 split that happened on over towards Pachinki and East Coast Milton Power. That worked out. I mean, I was having questions from people in chat asking me what the hell happened there? How did that work out? But all eyes still on 4 Thrives right now. Still a powerhouse despite coming off some rough games yesterday. But from PMGO coming into this, they're looking strong. They're at the top of the leaderboards.
Hey, Pakistan's crushing it. Like you mentioned, 4 Thrives on top right now. But then at the end, OG, right, came out with that chicken dinner. That put them in the show here. So you know today they're going to be coming out strong as well.
I mean, India is back on the map once again, which is great to see. Market improvement from last year as well, which is insane. And for OG to re-qualify now, show that they've improved a lot. I mean, Aru was hitting some mental shots yesterday. Finishing off with chicken dinner is just absolutely lovely. It's also great to see Aurora get themselves a win in game 2. Hot Juice.
Yes, I mean, hey, the top 5 is going to be so dang close here. So teams need to do everything they possibly can. But man, I think that's pretty much wraps up day 1, right?
I think we've had a very nice rewind, but we got to get out of here.
Let's do it.
Time being. 3, 2, 1.
Substitute.
How did you guys just get here? Hello, welcome. I might need your teleportation machine. Lace here, Hot Jukes, Xander. Guys, today we'll be crushing some keys. Obviously, we've got our bottom 3. That is a bubble that we need to be incredibly careful of and watching ever so slightly throughout this competition in our 6 matches. Now, of course, we've got Alula, Club Esports, Thunder Talk Gaming, and X-Force Rejects sitting in that bottom 3. Hot Jukes, what do you feel like these teams may need to do to push their way up into that middle?
They need to do a whole lot, that's for sure. That's right. We have substituted ourselves with ourselves here. All right, so we are now in the studio, and when it comes to those bottom 3, they got a lot of work to do. But you know what? It can be done pretty quickly if they can make it happen in Rondo, which is one of the most important maps here because you could get 10, 20 eliminations, a chicken dinner. 30 points would pretty much lock them in and even give them an opportunity to get into that top 5. So when it comes to those bottom 3 teams, I hope they did their homework. Team Flash definitely did yesterday. So when it comes to them, they're going to be set up for those bottom 3, though. They got to make it happen.
Yeah, and I mean, Alula Club Esports, if they can just hit a 5-point average, they will actually be able to skyrocket up, overtake the teams, and get into that position. But I'm looking at S-Force Rejects there, Xander. They are right on the tippy bottom with only 16 points.
Yeah, I mean, even their drop spots feel a little bit weak right now, sadly. And I've been worried about them. I have been worried about them. I think even when we were watching it, it didn't feel super confident yesterday. And they were cruising. There wasn't really even much to comment on during the games. It felt like they're going out quite early. I'd like to see a bit of a change today. Again, we have seen that you can have a really bad match and still bounce back in the terms of Enigma Galaxy. Also, I lost my glasses somehow during that substitution of Jutsu. They got left behind, so went the arena. But again, X-Force Rejects, they need to see clearly going into today if they want to do well. But it is possible over such a short match set.
Yeah. Well, look, guys, I want you to be your best EWC 26 salesman, okay? Hot Jukes, sell me in 30 seconds for Thrives.
That's easy. Look, if all these players and all these teams were a buffet, okay? Right? We got other squads that are like the meat, you know, and they're all set up. But 4 Thrives are that hot, fresh chicken dish, right?
I am hungry, yes.
They're just put right there on the side. I saw you running with some chicken a little bit earlier, right? You just can't resist it. They're too good, too hot, and too fresh. Right now, they're looking good.
Okay, I reckon I might buy some of that because, yeah, you tantalized my taste buds there. Now, Xander, best salesman attitude, all right? I don't know if you've got a blazer under this or anything like that, but that's fine. Aurora, sell me in 30 seconds. Go.
Well, Aurora, they don't always show up when you need them to, but during a group stage, it can be great. During the finals, maybe not so much. But who doesn't like someone who shows up at not maybe the best time, but maybe the time when you want to see them get a first place in group stage, and then we could maybe hope for something good in the finals, potentially.
I mean, showing up is a part of the job, right? So I guess, is that what you're saying?
I never said I was a great salesman.
I'm buying it.
But they have shown up now and again.
Okay, well, let's hope Aurora can show up, guys. Thank you so much for teleporting to me. And we have Glitter with our club championship update.
Time to kick off the day with another club championship update. And we have a lot of storylines to get into today. So first, we're going to kick things off with Ton over from the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet to tell us a little bit about what's been going on in your competition.
Yeah, it's been an interesting one as far as the club championship goes. I mean, look, the big story, we have a few little ones intertwined in there. But the big story for us really is in AGAL. They are one of the favorites for the tournament, almost guaranteed at least second place. At first place right now would put them in first in the club championship. Of course, if you discount everything else that Falcons are doing, but it would give them a really big opportunity to put their name firmly in the hat. What I love about the conversation around AGAL, we kind of been having this for 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Dark horses, dark horses, dark horses. If they go on to win, of course, over on my stage in the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet, then they are looking to put themselves actually in that conversation, which I'm really looking forward to.
Which would be insane because we also have AGAL playing in Group A today, which will end today, and then will determine, do they make it through to finals? Are at the bottom of the lobby? Do their keys get crushed? We were expecting them to bare minimum make it to finals. And like you're saying, if this is a situation where they could have 2 titles for week 5, where they're able to really kind of solidify a good spot for themselves, get some extra points on the board, they are in the discussion with the best of the best, and everyone's chasing Falcons.
And there has been a couple of other indications actually for our side of things. There has been some other teams who are in that mix. I picked up a couple of points here and there. Virtus Pro, Vitality, Aurora have all picked up a minimum of 200 points, which will help them. And I think, you know, we're having a conversation about first place so often. The prize pool goes all the way to 24th.
Yeah.
So it makes a big difference to some of these orgs, especially if some of the smaller ones are coming in and making some money. $30 million. That goes a long way between 24 teams. So for some of these squads, 200 or 300 points here and there on some of the games they're not expected to get them on, that's a big bonus.
And we also have Vitality in our game as well. We'll be seeing them in Group B, so we won't be seeing them just yet, but so many storylines for us to follow along with throughout the week. So I'll update you a little bit later on with not only how we're doing, but with how some of the other storylines are going on some of the other stages as well.
Thank you so much for that club championship, Glitter and Chris. And also, I'm gonna go to Hot Jukes and Blank and ask them how they were able to do that transportation clone jitsu, because that was awesome. We need to figure out how to do that, but let's actually go back to the overall with this. We're going to see 4 Thrives just sitting pretty at the top, and we're going to be seeing some of the other teams also being consistent. As you can tell, in second place with 52 points, it's GOAT. Enigma Galaxy, though, that was one team that ended up showing up.
They really did. I mean, we had a lot of conversations about this, Max, right? Because Enigma Galaxy, this is a big name. We've seen them do big things before, but coming into this, we're like, are they going to be able to do it again after a kind of a rough run the last few months?
Yeah, I mean, usually when I'm told, what do you think about Enigma Galaxy? I'm like, I'm not a fan of how they rotate around the map. I'm such like, really, this event, day 1, they shut me up, okay? I used to be one of the biggest, like, critiques of Ralph and his gelling style. But these 2-2 splits we've seen throughout the entire tournament have been, well, entire tournament, 6 games so far, but very impressive stuff, especially on a Wrangle. If they maintain this kind of composure and momentum, I think a spot in the top 5 is definitely possible for them to maintain until the end of today.
And that's one thing that we're going to be keeping a close eye on. As I said earlier, top 5 will be moving on directly to the finals. And if we were to compare, as we're here on the second page now, if we were to compare 5 to 6, which OG is currently in 6, they're only separated by just 2 points, which can change in a matter of the first game. That is going to be so tight towards the end of the day, and also towards the bottom of the 3. We heard it too. X-Force needs to do something, and I got a chance to talk to the players, and they were saying that they're currently just having bad communications. Not the time to have that right now, X-Force.
No, it's really not. I have such high hopes still for X-Force here, 7. I do think that if they can bounce back today, we could see a massive, massive difference, and maybe even getting out of the out of the bottom 3, rather.
What's something that you would like to see X-Force do?
More proactive.
I love the passion behind
Yes,
it.
we need that passion here. No, I really agree. I want to see a little bit more from Orangutan, just like that. Seven Fury as well. I have kind of the same point to say about both of these teams, right? Is we're seeing very short, direct rotations. Going back to that rotational angle here is I want to see more proactivity from them in general because I feel like they're kind of holding back and like if we can survive to the late stage, then we're actually going to be able to do something and play more. And I'm like, no, you got to wrap around those rotations. You got to find those third-party opportunities. That's really where you want to be going into the next 6 games.
And that's one thing with Furia that we want to see of. We want to see that aggressiveness that we usually tend to see out of the Brazilian squads. And more than likely, we're going to end up seeing it today. And the thing, too, to keep in mind is if you're outside of the top 5 and you're not even close to the bottom 3, you got absolutely nothing to lose to fully send it to just try to make it to the top 5. It's either going to happen or not. And I know Kalari's got a chance to talk to the Furia coach.
Hi, Kalaris here at PMWC for day number 2 of the group stage here at EWC 26. I've got Knight with me from Furia to talk about a few things from the games from yesterday, because we've got big expectations of Furia. I think you got a little bit unlucky with some of those circles as a whole and stuff like that. So can you talk to me about the team's outlook on what happened yesterday and the games in general?
I think we didn't have, we started well. We got 9 kills in the first game. True. But in the other 5 games, we couldn't actually develop our game like we were supposed to do. So I kind of felt that we were a little bit in different pace. So that was the main idea behind this today, bringing them all together. And also the fact that we were not used in the past 5 months to be in a bad position in the table. So this was kind of an impact, a new thing for us. Yeah. Because you were always qualified straight to the finals or in a top 3, 4, and find yourselves in bottom 15 or something like this. We were kind of, dude, what is going on? Yeah. And this make you feel a little bit outside of your comfort zone. But was good that happened the first day because now we can take a deep breath, know that we just can go forward, not back anymore.
That's fair. So let's be a bit more specific then, right? In the Erangel game, I thought that you guys, in the field Erangel game, you guys had a 2-2 split, which technically could be quite good, but you held it for a long time, and then obviously kind of got punished off the back of that. But what do you think about that game? Did you think the 2-2 split was too long? What's your perspective?
I think the idea was actually good because we would provide cover for each other. Yeah. The main problem was that Flash, they had so many space for them in the north side of the map. No one was putting pressure on them. So they ended up having the whole north, east side of the map. Yep. So since no one is applying pressure on them, we were a little bit exposed for them pushing us because they had one guy over the check in our right side. So the other 2 guys couldn't help the other 2 guys, so we were kind of splitted. But if there was any team like Nigma was applying a little bit of pressure on them, it would be a perfect split. This happens.
It happens. I think you're right. I think Flash had so much room to work with, so that really benefited them. And finally, the Miramar, Los Leones. Obviously, a bit of a hard time with Los Leones. I mean, for a lot of teams, right? It's always going to be difficult in an urban ending like that. You guys had a split across the warehouses outside Los Leones and inside Los Leones, which I think is smart if it shifts away, but then you kind of had a bit of a dysfunction at the junction, as it were. So talk to me about that.
So I think actually the idea wasn't to have this split because the main problem was we had that idea of getting the building the exits of Los Leones, but 40 got ahead of us, so we had to do a quick change of position. Yeah.
Choose from thousands of realistic voices to use in your content. Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers, and branded content with the #1 AI-powered voice-generating technology. Stop searching for the perfect voice and stop wasting time re-recording take after take. Try 11 Labs for free and start elevating your content today.
zones. So they have to
Thank you, Kalaris. And Nai always giving out that.
They're going to come out swinging on this day, put the ego aside, and hopefully jump up, maybe in top 5.
Maybe in top 5, go directly to that grand final, but definitely stay away from this bottom 3 because this is day 2 of PMWC at EWC 26. And it's time we get started.
Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue for our day 2 of the PMWC group stage. Today, 5 teams will secure their spots into the finals.
They've had a taste of what it's like to compete on the Gdynia City grid, but now it's time for Group A to show up or be shown the door.
And Barney, the standing can change very quickly, but one thing remains the same. Every team wants to avoid these bottom 3 at all costs.
Just 6 more maps will decide your fate, and if you weren't feeling the pressure yesterday, you're certainly going to be feeling it today, because keys are going to be crushed. And so it's time to close out Group A with a bang, starting with Furia.
Entry शुरू हो गया भाई.
GK Esports.
Team Flash.
अरे बच्चे पट्टे.
Go team.
तुम्हें भी मार पड़ेगी बेटे. पड़ेगी. घर जाने की तैयारी करो.
AGAL. Thundertalk Gaming.
X-Force Rejects.
Kiwum Derricks.
Nigma Galaxy.
4 Tribes Esports.
English speaker. अपनी वाली. That's sexy.
Gaming Stars.
अरे नहीं होगा और फार्मिंग बेटे.
Gaming.
आरो भाई.
Alhula Club Esports.
कोई नहीं भाई.
Team RRQ.
And finally, Ulf Esports.
पॉइंट लेवल के हिसाब से इंट्रोडक्शन दिया है क्या सबका सारा?
We've reached the moment where every decision counts. Our players are ready to give it everything they've got and prove they belong at the top.
5 teams watch and wait from the finals lobby. 8 fight for survival and 3 are sent packing. It's time for day 2 of the PMWC group stage at EWC 2026. "32 teams from all over the world prepare for battle on the Gdynia City grid over the next 4 days. Players from all corners of the world looking to make their mark and laser focused on the title of PMWC champion. GK Esports.
AGL. Team Flash.
Goat Team. Thundertalk Gaming. DRX.
Team RQ. Aurora Gaming.
This is the beginning of a lengthy journey to find the most talented team in the world.
Maple's got one of his own. Good shot on it. Could be blind. That's it's all.
He gets one. Can he do the drop down? Can he hit the shots? DK Safety.
He's got them on a broadside. Oh, insult to injury. Take down the down player first, but it is a duo chicken dinner. Not quite connecting. The shotgun is ringing out over the bonnet. Nearly doing the work, but the explosion takes it down instead.
And gotta hit the shots with the shots all up to Rev. Killer Joe gets it done.
His days should be numbered. Wow. And it gives him a reason to remember the name as well. Ragnarok's time is well and truly past. There's the shot over onto Aurora. OG, bring it on home with the last chicken dinner in the day, Paris! You've been wonderful today, Paris. Give yourself a pat on the back. Man, it's insane.
Hi there, guys, and welcome back for day 2 here at PMWC at EWC. It is me, as well as Mr. Hot Cheeks, who's joining me here today. Very excited to get into this one. We have 6 more matches so far of Group A to get ourselves through today. There's a lot on the line for some of these teams, because some teams will be going home today. Some keys will be getting crushed, Hot Jukes.
That is correct. 3 to be exact. 3 teams, keys, dreams are going to be all done at the end of today. So this is a huge opportunity, right, to put yourselves in the running for that top 5. I mean, we still have 6 matches left to go. That's still plenty of time, right? Even for the teams all the way at the bottom to make it happen. But if you are in those bottom ranks, you really need to get it done here and now. Rondo is the match to do it.
We do have a Thunder Talk down towards the bottom side of the tables right now. It's a tough position to be in, right? Again, I think that China has come in swinging this time around, but has it been enough so far? One team is at risk.
तक टूर्नामेंट खत्म नहीं होता ना, तब तक क्रिटिसाइज मत करो। और बहुत लोग मेरे को स्ट्रीम खत्म होने के बाद बोल रहे थे तुमने यार गलती उनकी ज्यादा पॉइंट आउट नहीं करी, ये नहीं करी, वो नहीं करी। मैं आपको एक चीज बताता हूँ यार, मैं भी एक प्लेयर था, मैं भी एक प्लेयर हूँ, क्या पता आगे इन फ्यूचर वापस खेलूं। बट एक चीज आप लोगों को बताता हूँ, जब आपके पास 2 लाख लोग देख रहे हो ना भाई स्ट्रीम पे, आप अपनी टीम को क्रिटिसाइज करना बहुत सोच समझ के करना होता है। 2 लाख लोग अगर देख लेंगे मेरा क्रिटिसाइज करते हुए, वो जाके अगर उनको गलती से भी प्लेयर्स को वो लोग भी कंटिन्यू क्रिटिसाइज कर दिए, डीएम्स में स्पैम मार दिए। एक प्लेयर ऑन गोइंग टूर्नामेंट पे अगर कभी भी कुछ एक नेगेटिव मैसेज उसके गेम प्ले को लेकर कुछ भी एक नेगेटिव क्रिटिसिज्म देख लेता है, तो यार उसका मेंटल स्टेट है ना बहुत इफेक्ट होता है। जब आपके पास इतने सारे लोग देख रहे होते हो ना, तो आपके पास भी एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है किस तरीके से आपको बताना है अपनी टीम को। मैं हमेशा टिल द लास्ट मैच में पॉजिटिव रहूंगा भाई। आप अगर आने वाले 5 मैच भी अभी खराब गए ना, मैं 6th मैच में भी होप रखूंगा। जब तक टूर्नामेंट खत्म नहीं होता ना, तब तक मैं प्लेयरों की आप इन सबकी है ना कंप्लीट गलती नहीं बताऊंगा, क्योंकि यार मैं जानता हूं अगर मैं बता दिया ना, तो ये 2 लाख लोग जो देख रहे हैं, लाख लोग जो देख रहे हैं, अगर ये लोग गलती से जाके वहां पे प्लेयर के डीएम में कुछ भर दिए कर दिए, तो ब्रो बहुत मेंटल स्टेट खराब हो जाता है। जब मैं खेलता था मेरे डीएम में मेरे मैसेज में अगर कोई गंदा लिख देता था कि अरे यार ये मेरे को इफेक्ट करता था ब्रो, मेरे को सही में इफेक्ट करता था। अगर ये चीज उनको इफेक्ट करेगी तो भाई मेरा काम है कि इतने लोग मेरे को अगर देख रहे हैं तो मेरे को पॉजिटिव रहना है। मेरा टीममेट अगर एक किल भी करेगा ना, एक नॉक भी करेगा ना, मैं पूरा चिल्लाऊंगा यार, मैं खुश होऊंगा भाई। अगर ठीक है कोई दिक्कत नहीं, जो भी कल उनकी गलतियां थी, बेसिक गलतियां जिस तरीके से मेरे को बताना था मैंने बता दिया। बट एकदम ऐसा क्रिटिसिज्म एक्सपेक्ट मत करो। आपको क्रिटिसिज्म देखना था, मेरी बीएमपीएस की वॉच पार्टी देखते, मैं हंसा था सब पे, मैं सबको ट्रोल भी किया था, जो अच्छा के लिए उनको सपोर्ट भी किया था, उनको अप्रिशिएट भी किया था, और मैं जेन्युइनली डिफरेंस दिखाया था इंटरनेशनल लॉबी और इंडियन लॉबी में। बट अभी ये इंडिया की बात है भाई, 4 लड़के खेल रहे हैं, मैं अपनी जी जान लगा के सपोर्ट करूंगा टिल द लास्ट मैच। लास्ट मैच के बाद कुछ भी ऊपर नीचे होता मैं बताऊंगा आप सब। तो वॉच पार्टी एंजॉय करो, पहला मैच चालू हो रहा है,
See what they can make happen. This is a difficult circle. Rondo down towards the south side doesn't really open up a lot of the.
Let's go, bhai. Let's go.
Be some long shoots here.
All right, शुरू हो चुका है हमारा ये पहला मुकाबला रोंडो का ये मैच, और प्लेन प्रोजेक्ट भी काफी शानदार यहाँ पर देखने को मिलने वाली है।
और इंडिया का फ्लैग आन दो।
सदर्न व ईस्ट की तरफ का ये प्लेन पाथ है, देखना होगा अपनी टीम्स किधर जाती है। यहाँ के 16 सबसे बेहतरीन टीमों
इस बार अपन क्या वापस
Day-2 of Group A, जहाँ पर आपको दिख जाएगी हमारी
नहीं जा रहे आरू रिकॉल पे जा रहा है। बाकी
मुकाबले में हिस्सा लेने की तैयार
ये आरू के पास रिकॉल पे बंदे आ रहे हैं,
इसकी तरफ जाएगी 3-1 का स्प्लिट करना चाहेगी, इनिशियल किल्स निकालने की जो प्राथमिकता है जो रोंडो का, उसको ऊपर खास ध्यान रखना है। और जैसा कि आपको पता है कि अभी ओजी हमारी टॉप 6 पर आ चुकी है, तो कहीं ना कहीं उनके पास एक सुनहरा मौका रहने वाला है इस मुकाबले में बेहतरीन निकाल करके
अपन
टॉप पर आने का। लेट्स सी हाउ दे आर डूइंग दिस।
अपन टेस्ट स्ट्राइक लेंगे
यहाँ पर फाइट इनिशिएट होता हुआ आ जाएगा EGAL के प्लेयर्स के साथ। यहाँ पर TTG के प्लेयर्स फाइट में इन्वॉल्व होते नजर आ जाएंगे। अब बैटल को वहाँ पर नॉक कर दिया गया है पीछे की तरफ से। 40 के प्लेयर को वहाँ पर बैरल से नॉक किया जाएगा। काफी बेहतरीन यहाँ पर
BGL
back fights में initiate होते नजर आएंगे players.
And it is the truth. We're not lying to you. So in the meantime, we'll have to wait for that one. But I think most of the players probably not unhappy about that, considering it's quite a difficult plane to start things off down towards that south side.
बच्चों को खिलाया है उसमें मेरा छोटा सा कंट्रीब्यूशन खिला दिया भाई मैं ऑलरेडी। वंश भाई देंगे तो फाइंड इट बाकी मींस लो
bad for the squads.
Yeah,
यार ये तो
you know what I'm saying? We get a little bit more time to talk about these teams. A little more time for these teams to kind of prep.
सुपर चैट देखो प्लीज ऊपर चलेगी। जीशान भाई की सुपर चैट को मार करना गाइस पढ़ता हूं मैं। थैंक यू तो भाई यूरोस भाई।
PMWC हिंदी में क्या
मेरा का पीपीएफ कब कराओगे? 13 तारीख को कराऊंगा मोहित। इंटरेस्टिंग होगा क्या आपको 2023 में अनवर के मीटअप के साथ ऐसे के टाइम पे हाथ शेक हो रहा था और क्या बात है। नए गेमिंग थैंक यू तो 200 यार
हिंदी वाला खोल के रखेगा गाइस। इस पे उम्मीद रखेंगे कि हमारी टीम को ज्यादा दिखाएंगे।
Heading into that survival.
हैदराबाद शेर क्या हाल है? अबे वहीं से चालू हुआ।
KRX tied with Aurora with 47
और
points.
चलो भाई
OG with that chicken dinner on that last game.
You like players को फाइट में होते नजर आ जाएंगे आपको यहाँ पे।
ए रिवाइव दे दिया आपने बंदे को।
It does look like we are hearing.
We lied.
Yeah, we lied. Psych.
We lied.
Psych.
We're back in.
We're here.
Disregard all previous conversation because we are back
भाई
here
एक
on
किल मिला आपने को बाकी W।
I am excited for it to go to another rehearsal.
मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया रीस्टार्ट
For the time being,
होना था
we'll treat
वापस वहीं से
this as
चालू
real life.
That's correct.
Real stakes on the line. Juicy stakes at that. As T24 opens up onto one, now looks for the second. He's
ओ बाप रे क्या मारा भाई।
They cannot take him down.
क्या मारा भाई।
T24 brings the gore in Neox.
I'll tell you what, 1v2 baby. That
चलो जी चलो। ओ यूला यूएलए के आ रही। चलो भाई देखो भाई रोंडो के अंदर में भी अपना अपना ओजी का रैंक अभी भी एक किल निकाल चुके हैं आज। आज का 1 पॉइंट आ चुका है इनके पास। 4 मैन स्टैंडिंग है। बढ़िया चल रहा है अभी तक इनका गेम। टॉप 6 में अभी भी बने हुए हैं। कुछ किल्स निकाल लेते हैं यार रोंडो में तो थोड़ा सा अच्छा रहेगा यहाँ पे। बट लेट्स सी आगे क्या हो सकता है इनके साथ। इंटरेस्टिंग से ये बैटल देखने को मिलेगा अभी। 6 मैच है भाई रोंडो के अलावा। आ जाएगी भाई आ जाएगी। आवाज क्लियर आ जाएगी मित्र। आवाज क्लियर करते हैं। आवाज क्लियर आ रही होगी ना मेरे भाई। क्लॉस को डैमेजेस पड़ रहे हैं यहाँ पे अभी भी। फ्यूरिया वर्सेस यूएलए का ये फैक्ट। थ्रोएबल्स का इस्तेमाल जी हाँ बिल्कुल करना चाहते थे करेंगे। एक आधी ओपनिंग निकालने की कोशिश करते हुए यहां पर लेकिन अभी भी देखो रिकॉल्स मिल चुके हैं उनके टीममेट्स को तो थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे बिट ऑफ रिलीफ रहेगा यहाँ पे साइलेंस के लिए। साइलेंस का सामना भी क्लॉस होने वाला है। चलो भाई इंटरेस्टिंग बैटल। बैटल ही बैटल हो रहा है यहाँ तो हर तरफ पंगा ही पंगा चलेगा अभी। फुल ऑन जोन एक बार फिर से बन चुका है। ओजी को देखो भाई जोन के अंदर है। साउथ वेस्ट में बैठे हैं 4 मैन स्टैंडिंग। बस अब ये जोन इधर को शिफ्ट कर जाए भाई। इट्स गोना बी इंटरेस्टिंग बैटल यहाँ पे। भाई जोन तो अपने को सपोर्ट कर रहा है अभी भी। एजे कर रहे थे भाई वो तो। ओए भाई डैमेज पड़ता वहां पे निगमा के प्लेयर को। भाई इनका भी मरना जरूरी है। देखो टॉप 5 में ये भी टीम है, अगर ये अभी जब भी मर जाती है तो हमें फायदा होगा, पर देखना होगा कि क्या इनका फाइट होगा। यहाँ पे अरोरा के साथ इनका बैटल है, क्या अरोरा वाले इस फाइट में इन्वॉल्व होना पसंद करेंगे। निगमा गैलेक्सी के प्लेयर्स को डैमेज देने की थोड़ी बहुत कोशिश तो करते हुए यहाँ पे प्लेयर्स, नाकाम कोशिश है, पर यहाँ पर इसी बीच में डैमेजेस के बीच कुछ अच्छा गेम जा सकता है। यहाँ पे अरोरा यहाँ पर अभी भी थोड़ी सी एक उम्मीद लेके बैठी है, अगर वो निगमा गैलेक्सी को एलिमिनेट करेगी तो एक अच्छा न्यूज़ हो सकता है यहाँ पे हमारी टीम ओजी के लिए। भाई यहाँ पर देखिए निगमा गैलेक्सी के प्लेयर्स फाइट में इन्वॉल्व होते हुए आपको नजर आ जाएंगे। कुछ यहाँ पे पोजीशनिंग ले रखी है। ओके, ये गैस कैन वगैरह का कुछ तो करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, यहाँ पे डिप बनाने की कोशिश थी, पर एक नाकाम कोशिश साबित होगी वो। निगमा गैलेक्सी ने एक बहुत बड़ा एरिया होल्ड कर रखा है पूरे के पूरे इस रोंडो के मैप पे। क्या खूबसूरत पोजीशनिंग है देखिए इनकी। एक इन्होंने यहाँ पे फिलहाल डिप लिया, उसके अंदर 4 अलग अलग उन्होंने अपने लिए डिप बनाए हैं आर्टिफिशियली, तो एक बेहतरीन पोजीशन पर रहने वाली निगमा गैलेक्सी। तो जो हम लोग इनके मरने की उम्मीद कर रहे थे कि ये यहाँ पर अगर मर जाती है तो हमारे पास ओजी के पास एक बेहतरीन मौका हो सकता था, पोजीशन के 2 पॉइंट के साथ आगे बढ़ जाते, इनसे ऊपर आगे जाते, पर नहीं हो पाएगा फिलहाल के लिए, क्योंकि निगमा के ऊपर अभी फिलहाल कोई संकट के बादल नजर नहीं आ रहे। पर उनके ऊपर ठीक KRX के प्लेयर्स को भी आप देख सकते हो, वहाँ पे अरोरा है, अरोरा को भी अगर निगमा मार देगी तो भी कुछ थोड़ा बहुत कुछ तो अलग होना चाहिए। यहाँ पे देखो अभी फिलहाल ओजी के पास बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी रहने वाली है इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट में। पॉइंट्स टेबल में ज़्यादा डिफरेंस है नहीं, ओजी आपको साउथ में भी दिख जाएगी और उनके ठीक अपोजिट वाले आइलैंड पर उल्फ के प्लेयर्स नजर आ रहे हैं, KRX के प्लेयर्स भी नजर आएंगे, पर ये हार्ड शिफ्ट आता हुआ आ गया, हार्ड शिफ्ट और बढ़ गई दिक्कत। सुनते हैं स्नैक्स भाई क्या कहेंगे इसके बारे में। बिल्कुल भाई, देखिए आप बिल्कुल सही बात है, ऊपर जाना है आपको, सही बात है, आपको जोन में जाना है, पर देखिए आतंकी सबसे पहले जोन लेने की कोशिश करते हुए नजर आएंगे। उल्फ के प्लेयर्स को आप वहां पर देख सकते हो कि वो थोड़ा सा अपने आप को स्प्रेड आउट करना चाहते थे, पर हाँ ओजी के साथ आज किस्मत है, आज 125 करोड़ भारतीयों का सपोर्ट, दुआएं हैं लोगों की, यहाँ पे कोई भी उनके पीछे से आने वाला नहीं है, सामने उनके पूरा जोन है, आगे का एक हिल भी उनके मिलने के चांसेस बढ़ते हुए नजर आएगी। इंटरेस्टिंग सा ये ग्राउंड रहेगा। फिर निगमा गैलेक्सी को देखिए ना, पोजीशन शानदार और बहुत ही खूबसूरती के साथ यहाँ पे अपने आप को डिप्लॉय कर रखा है, जोन के एज पर है, और पर उनके पीछे से एक वहाँ पे FL की टीम को आप देख सकते हो मैप पे थोड़ा सा दिख रहा है, वो आने के चांसेस उनके भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा रहेंगे। RRQ के प्लेयर्स को निपटारा होता है भाई यहाँ पे, तो बैक टू बैक यहाँ पे फाइट देखने को मिलता है। RRQ के प्लेयर्स को वहाँ पर नॉक फिनिश ऑफ कर दिया गया है, 2 बंदा नॉक फिनिश ऑफ हो चुका है, 1 बंदा नॉक पड़ा हुआ है, वो भी एलिमिनेट कर दिया जाएगा। लास्ट मैन स्टैंडिंग यहाँ पे जोन के बारे में सोचिए। फ्यूरिया की बात करें तो फ्यूरिया को भी अपने आप को बचाने की कोशिश कर रही है, पर यहाँ पर GOT के प्लेयर्स को जो बाहर का रास्ता दिखाया है S12 के से, RRQ के प्लेयर ने काफ़ी खूबसूरती से कुछ पिल्स अपने टीम के लिए सिक्योर करते हुए, कुछ पॉइंट्स अपनी टीम के लिए सिक्योर करते हुए, पर 4-7 ये यहाँ पर आते हुए क्लासिक एटीट्यूड के साथ, लेकिन यहाँ पर डैमेजेस के साथ सामना हुआ, लेकिन क्या एलिमिनेशन निकाला है उन्होंने, क्या ही शानदार फिनिश वहाँ पर करते हुए। इसी के साथ ही RRQ बाहर जाती हुई टीम्स, तो RRQ यहाँ पे बाहर होगी तो उससे हमारा कोई खास फायदा नहीं होने वाला है। अगर हमें अच्छा गेम चाहिए, हमें अपने अच्छे किल्स चाहिए, हमें अपने आप को टॉप 5 में देखना है, तो ऊपर की टीम्स के लिए तो एक आधा मैच खराब जाना जरूरी है। और यहाँ पर देखिए ना, ग्रीक के प्लेयर्स फिनिशर्स निकालते हुए 2 फिनिश निकाल चुकी है ग्रीक भी। तो ग्रीक जो थोड़ी नीचे नजर आ रही थी आपको, वो भी ऊपर आती हुई नजर आ जाएगी। जी हाँ, आ गई है। 9वें नंबर पे ग्रीक आ चुकी है, 6 नंबर पे ओजी बैठी है। तो यहाँ पे ग्रीक के लिए ओके, चलो ग्रीक का एक बंदा फिनिश ऑफ होता हुआ नजर आएगा जीएसटीआर के प्लेयर्स के थ्रू। एक और बंदा को ओके स्पॉट करके बेहतरीन नॉक, एक और किल अपने टीम के नाम करेंगे, एक और राहत भरी सांस हमारे लिए। लेकिन पीछे से KRX के प्लेयर भी चार्ज ऑन करते हुए नजर आ जाएंगे। KRX कहां पर बैठी है पॉइंट्स टेबल पे, वो भी देखने वाली बात है। KRX 4th नंबर पर है, उनको किल्स मिलता भी हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा मुश्किल का सबब बन सकता है। पर रैग्नारॉक को देखिए, ग्रीक के रैग्नारॉक जलती हुई गाड़ी के साथ थोड़ी सी हेल्थ के साथ अपने आप को बचाने की हर मुमकिन कोशिश करते हुए। लेकिन यहाँ पर अगर इनका व्हीकल किसी ने बर्स्ट ऑफ करा तो इनके लिए जिंदगी और मौत का सवाल हो सकता है। पर फिलहाल 4-7 को वहाँ पर फिनिश ऑफ कर दिया जाएगा एफएल के टॉप्स की तरफ से। पोजीशंस काफ़ी शानदार रहेंगे यहाँ पे। एफएल की टीम के पास हाई रीच एडवांटेज है। यहाँ पर सामने निग्मा के प्लेयर्स को स्पॉट करने की कोशिश करते हुए निग्मा और उसके पीछे KRX के प्लेयर्स को भी देखा जा सकता है। तो बेहतरीन है, यहाँ पे KRX के प्लेयर को फिनिश ऑफ कर देंगे। थोड़ा सा हमारे फेवर में जाता हुआ ये फाइट देखिए, KRX है, उसके सामने वहाँ पे NXG है। और ये दोनों टीमों का मरना हमारे लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा फायदेमंद साबित हो सकता है। और यहाँ पे बैक टू बैक फिनिशर्स निकालने की कोशिश करते हुए एफएल के प्लेयर। पर एफएल का किल निकालना भी आपके लिए अच्छा सबब नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि एफएल मार तो NGX को रही है, मार KRX को रही है, पर नुकसान OG का भी तो होगा। जी हाँ, यहाँ पर जब एफएल ऊपर आएगी तो एफएल ऊपर आने के लिए किसको सर पे पैर रखेगी, वो OG के ही तो ऊपर आएगी। पर वहाँ पे बाकी टीम्स के साथ भी अभी संघर्ष जारी है। रोंडो के मुकाबले में थ्रोएबल्स और किल्स का जो संभवतः मुकाबला होता है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग होता है। यहाँ पे बात करेंगे हमारे निग्मा गैलेक्सी के लास्ट मैन स्टैंडिंग आई गेस। KRX के प्लेयर्स वहाँ पर लगातार चार्ज ऑन करने की कोशिश करते हुए नजर आएंगे। 2 बंदे तो हमें नजर आ रहे हैं अभी फिलहाल निग्मा गैलेक्सी के। ओके, तीसरा बंदा भी है, तीसरा बंदे का हेल्थ थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा लो था, पर उन्हें रिवाइवल मिल चुका होगा ऑल गेस। पर यहाँ पे एफएल के टॉप्स की बात करें तो टॉप्स एक अच्छे पोजीशन पर रहेंगे, जोन उनके पास है। और निग्मा के बात करी तो है तो उनका एक बंदा वहाँ पर नॉक पड़ा हुआ है, 2 बंदे वहाँ पे फिलहाल फाइट में इन्वॉल्व होने की कोशिश करते हो। KRX के बंदे को ओपन करा है, एक और नेट डाल करके कंफर्म भी करना चाहते थे। बिनी के लिए अपनी सिचुएशन थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होने वाला है। पर ये देखिए ना, थ्रोएबल्स के साथ लगातार यहाँ पर संघर्ष जारी है, अपने टीममेट को बचाने की कोशिश है, लेकिन वहाँ पर पॉसिबली नहीं है। पर दोनों टीमों के बीच का ये बैटल है और यहाँ पर दोनों ही टीम एक दूसरे के ऊपर चार्ज ऑन करते हुए निग्मा गैलेक्सी एलिमिनेट होगी और साथ ही होगी KRX भी। तो इन दोनों टीमों के मरने के बाद हमारा रास्ता थोड़ा सा क्लियर होता हुआ नजर आएगा। अगर हमें देखना होगा कि क्या पे हमें OG कहां देखने को मिलेगी। जी हां, OG को स्पॉट किया जा सकता है अरोरा के प्लेयर्स के द्वारा। दिक्कतें यहाँ पे इनके लिए बढ़ सकती है, थोड़ा सा और सर्वाइवल के लिए आपको इंस्टिंक्ट लेना होगा। तो चलो, इन्होंने फायर करके अपनी लोकेशन तो रिवील कर दी है, पर अब मुसीबतें बढ़ेंगी यहाँ पे OG के लिए। अपॉर्चुनिटी का एक दरवाजा खुला तो है, यहाँ से टॉप 3 हो सकते हो पॉइंट्स टेबल पे, ये एक इंटरेस्टिंग हो सकता है। पर उल्फ के प्लेयर्स को देखिए ना, अरोरा का भी गेम खराब कर दिया गया है। उल्फ के प्लेयर्स ने भी कहाँ हार मानना है, ग्रेनेड्स के साथ फिनिशर्स निकालते हुए। डॉग की बात की जाए तो वहां पर वो अपने टीम के लिए कुछ किल्स निकालना चाहते हैं, पर टॉप और वहां पर रिफ्यूज को पूरी तरह से फिनिश ऑफ कर दिया था ग्रेनेड्स के थ्रू। ऊला के प्लेयर्स के ऊपर ग्रेनेड्स आते हुए
Team landing in power, but I guess it's GSTR. So they were trying to like maybe set up a trap around San Martin. So then we had to take a detour from our original planned path. So, but yeah, we have prepared ourselves to play early and late as well. So it just worked out for us.
Perfect answer. Wow. Okay, that's some great insight. Thank you. Let's go back to game one because it's a bit of a different shift. Obviously, it's the first game on the stage, etc. It's the Rondo game. You guys have got a good compound. You're playing a bit passively here and there. What were your concerns? I saw that Geeky was keeping close eyes on you in that Rondo game, and you eventually got second place.
Well, the first factor that led us to, playing a little passive or saying holding back was that we got an early casualty of my teammate Atanki. And the second one was our vehicles didn't have a lot of fuel, so it was hard to like drive around and take info of our surrounding teams to actually see what's going on, if there are any third-party opportunities. And also, yeah, we had a good position, but the thing was that it was like on the back we had high ground and on the front we had like a complete low ground. So if we have gone like either of the ways, the other side teams would have definitely shot at us, so it would have been difficult to come back to our initial position. So I was also like not so satisfied with that game because having Rondo and only 2 elimination points is like not how we play.